Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today, live from North Conway Village. Chris Proulx with our good friend Greg Vander Veer, who is bringing Christmas in July into our studio. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Great being here. It's been a long time.
It has been. Isn't it nice, though, to be back in studio?
It has always been one of my favorite things to do. I miss the lights and cameras.
And they've missed you, too. Greg Vander Veer is from the Christmas Loft in North Conway, and it is July 24th, so not quite the halfway point to Christmas.
The Christmas and July Eve, actually.
Ooh,
so it's a good
right.
time to celebrate Christmas. I was just admiring your fake Christmas trees back here.
What makes you think they're fake?
Well, I'm a professional in artificial Christmas trees. It takes an expert eye to tell, but it's very nice, very nice.
I forgot I was dealing with the connoisseur. So the Christmas Loft, for those who haven't been there before, give us a little overview. What's this place all about?
Well, the Christmas Loft is a magical Christmas wonderland that's been in the valley since 1984. Walk through, there's talking animals, there's a guy trying to sell you chestnuts. He's been trying to sell chestnuts for, I don't know if he's ever sold any chestnuts. You know who I'm talking about? Chester, the chestnut seller.
I do, and that he is like, yes, he is like the town crier. He
says, get your fresh hot chestnuts here, and people come in and they start yelling it. And I have customers that's like, our kids have been saying this for the past half hour driving up in the car because it's so iconic in their minds.
Oh, it is. And this would be a good trivia question. Whose voice is that? Like, who did that? Because that's been the same voice for
it's Chester's
decades,
voice.
Right?
It's Chester the Chestnut's
voice. Sorry, you're right.
No, when they got
Chester chained to the floor for 30 years.
When my dad set it up originally, he hired a animatronics guy, and that guy actually did all the voices.
Yeah.
So it's just still his voice 30 years later. Chestering away.
That's so funny.
And it's a New England village at Christmas Eve. And so we took a lot of the iconic things around. So you walk through the Jackson Covered Bridge, there's the Little White Church from Eaton, the checkout counter, which is probably the coolest part, so, although some people don't even notice it because it's kind of behind you, but it's the North Conway train station, so to scale in there. So there's also just kind of little general stores and post office, and each one has kind of vintage animatronics in it, so the whole village kind of comes to life with the sounds and the old animatronics. And so I think a lot of people feel a lot of nostalgia when they walk in our store. And so then you have the village, but we also sell things so we can make money, which is always good. Because Christmas is really, people say it's about family and stuff, but it's really all about making money. That's really what my family's always believed. We really support the commercialization. So you go through and there's, every room is different theme. We have about 16 different trees that have different themes that we change every year. And so then you can kind of pick out any Christmas decoration that you would want. And we have, I think, about 25,000 different items in the Christmas Loft. So anything that you could want for Christmas and some of the other lesser holidays, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah.
We have a lot of things to get into, but we're about to get into those. But it is great. I would recommend it for people who want a North Conway or White Mountain Christmas ornament, like some sort of souvenir to bring out during Christmas time to remember your 2021 camping trip.
Experiential shopping, so we consider an experience first and the shopping after. And so we've added to that. This is now we're going on to our second year, and it's so we bought the property next door, and it's Tricks and Treats, which I brought today, and candy shop now, and they're quite a production, and kids love them, adults love them. It's pretty much all your calories.
But you have to be really good in order to get one of those.
Or
right?
bad, whatever.
So there's no
either really bad or really good. Just be one of the extremes.
So there's no qualifier when you get to the window. The person making a crazy shake doesn't say, "Let me check Santa's list to see how you've been doing."
Or they could just be really crazy. We have one that's called "I'm Totally Nuts," which is one of my favorite, because then when I yell out the window, you get "I'm totally nuts."
And then 12 people say, "Oh, me." Okay, so give us an overview of some of the things you brought here, because there's a lot of cool things. Are they thematically arranged? I see a lot of Halloween here.
We actually probably a little too much information, but we currently live right below Tricks and Treats. So it was easier for me this morning to just go upstairs and grab all the Tricks and Treats stuff. So you're not getting any Christmas here. So just imagine Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
So right here we have, and it's summertime too. So this is all of our kind of fun stuff, Halloween and toys and novelty stuff from Tricks and Treats we can go through. I always make you wear a hat too.
Oh.
So
I was gonna say I was worried you were gonna make me wear this.
We have a lot of crazy hats for your fingers.
I've always wanted feet for my fingers.
And then
you could be Crazy Finger Man for Halloween.
You could, and the tinfoil hat would be a nice addition to that. So we have those, and then we have a lot of books and stuff, and so it's a really fun store. But it's important, you know, we don't just think kids should have fun; they should learn as well.
I hope you're doing okay.
Oh.
On your very last day.
Oh no! I was just gonna say.
So he's very sweet, and then he threatens your life.
Yeah, that's like most people I know in my life.
Well, that's better though,
Yes.
because I actually see that as more Santa. I mean,
Santa's
he's talking about
Village.
Santa's Village. Yeah, Christmas and July Eve. Have
right.
a great day.
We'll be back with more on White Mountains today, including a live conversation with the summit of Mount Washington. That's next.